champions, champions of Europe finally. History made in Istanbul. The treble complete. The greatest story in club history has ended. And what a final chapter.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another Typical City watch-along, and not just any old watch-along, a mammoth of game this is going to be for Manchester City. Champions League football is back. Real Madrid. Oh, God, are you feeling it? You're feeling it. I'm feeling it. Are you feeling it? Because I'm bloody feeling it. I'm bloody feeling it. It's going to be an absolutely monumental game of football this proposes to be, with two unbelievable sides that I'm really excited as much as I am nervous, to be honest. I just hope we can take something back to the Etihad, and by something, I mean a draw, really. I would even just about accept a 1-goal deficit. That would be a bad situation. I'm not going to deny that. That would be bad. But I would take a 1-goal deficit back to the Etihad, because I can feel we can score more than 2 past them at the Etihad. I feel like we could overturn that. Any more than a goal, though, when we're in big trouble. We are in big trouble. But I fully believe that a draw would be a great result. A win would be unbelievable. So it's going to be fantastic. Big news, though, is Kevin De Bruyne is ill. And I mean, I'm bloody ill, to be honest, so I don't know what he's playing at. What are you thinking, Kevin De Bruyne, mate? It's, I'm sat here, at my desk in a nice comfy chair in a lovely warm room. All you have to do, Kevin, is go onto the pitch in the Bernabau and play against Real Madrid. It's, apples and oranges, maybe, a little bit, but I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm joking, obviously. Kevin De Bruyne is an absolute blow, that is, for Manchester City being ill. Announced, apparently that was as of 6 o'clock this afternoon. I am really ill, by the way, so I preemptively apologise, because this isn't going to be a watch-along, it's going to be a cough-along, because I'm absolutely grim. I've opened up a chemist in front of me. I've got everything going. I've even stolen the missus' asthma inhaler. I don't even have asthma, but I'm giving it a go, mate. Got a bit of Corvonia as well. Got some Strepsils, mate. I'm absolutely fucked, to be honest. My throat is in bits, absolute bits. But there was no way I was missing this one. No way. Hey, Trent, you've just become a Typical City legend, mate. Really appreciate that, mate. Much appreciated. Top man indeed. That's helped my cough a little bit. So I haven't coughed once. This has gone all right so far. So far, no coughs. But I've also got beer as well, which is the perfect remedy for a cough. Not really, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, team news for City. I'm obviously gutted about Kevin De Bruyne. Why he's on the bench. Did you see Pep's pre-match interview before the game? When the interviewer, she sounded like a really shy interviewer as well. Like might be like a first day on the job or something like that. She was like, "Hi Pep, can you tell us why Kevin De Bruyne isn't starting in Kovacic's?" And he went, "Vomits." And she went, "Sorry? Vomits." Sorry, I don't quite understand what you mean. He's unwell. Oh, he's unwell. Right, okay. Yeah, like Pep just absolutely completely messing with her. To be honest, he was like, vomits. Like, so obviously, yeah, I mean, if he's vomiting, that's not ideal. Could do without that on the football pitch. I think the last time I saw that was Patrice Evra. Do you remember that? Playing for United, when he just threw up on the pitch. Randomly. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But I mean, Kovacic, where is he going to play? So Man City starting 11, you've probably seen it on your screen already. Ortega in goal, which is, I'm excited about that, because that to me I'm thinking, is he now the number one? I think Ortega was probably this close to ringing up his agent and saying, I'm not getting in this first team, mate. Do you want to put in like some transfer requests? Because I mean, in all fairness to him, he should be playing first team football. Ortega, he should be. And if that's not at Manchester City, if we're not going to give him that, then I'd understand him wanting the move. Because I mean, being a goalkeeper as a number 2, they have to have patience, goalkeepers. But he's at that stage now, and he's got that quality where surely he'd be like, I need to be starting, mate. And it's happening. He's starting in the bloody Bernabau for Manchester City with Edison, who's on the bench, presumably fit. raring to go. But Ortega keeps his place, and fully deserved, in my opinion, because he's putting some fantastic performances. So, I mean, that's great man management from Pep Guardiola to see that, see the quality that Edison is providing. Ortega's been providing lately. Shot-stopping ability, as well as that Cruyff turn that we saw against Palace. Fantastic. And, I mean, let's see him do it tonight in the Bernabeu, the biggest of big stages. So I'm sure he's got a bag of nerves there in between the sticks with him. But in front of them, I'm gone with a 3 of Akanji, Diaz and Gvardiol. In front of them, Stones and Rodri. I imagine Stones is probably going to push in and out of centre-back to defensive midfield. With the ball, he's next to Rodri. Without the ball, he'll probably drop alongside Ruben Diaz. And as well, I imagine Kovacic, who's probably playing further ahead in front of Stones, will drop deeper when we don't have the ball as well to play alongside Rodri. So there'll be this domino effect in the team where players start to drop a little bit without the ball. Alternatively, Pep could just go a little bit defensive and play a flat back 4 from start to finish with and without the ball. That would be new for this season. That would be new. But, I mean, it's not like Pep to do something new in a big game like this. So, you never know. I've gone with Bernardo Silva on the right, Grealish on the left. I'm hoping Foden's in the middle. Without Kevin De Bruyne, there's the explosiveness, you know, the goals and assists that you need from that number 10 creative role. Phil Foden's been delivering on all fronts this season. And in front of them, Erling Haaland, which is absolutely fantastic football. To me, I think that's a good team, considering Kevin De Bruyne is obviously not in it. It would be better with De Bruyne, but I'm hoping Kovacic can step up to the plate. Real Madrid, I got one player wrong. And I've seen a lot of City fans getting excited about the fact that Tchouaméni is playing centre-back. I didn't mention it in my preview. I wish I did, because that's not foreign ground for him. He's been playing there a few times this season for Real Madrid. You partner him with Rudiger, and that's a 6'3" and a 6'2" powerhouse centre-backs that are going to be looking after Erling Haaland all game. So good luck Erling tonight, because I'm a bit worried for him. Because he struggled against, was it Milito and Rudiger at the Bernabeu last season, or was it, I can't remember who partnered Rudiger. I know Rudiger played at the Bernabeu last season and pocketed Haaland. Really good performance from Rudiger. Tchouaméni's a big physical guy. He loves that side of the game. So does Rudiger. Haaland against those two, he's going to be in for it tonight, mate. He's got a really tough battle tonight, Erling Haaland. But that could mean other players have space. You know, make the most of it. Phil Foden, Kovacic, Bernardo Silva drifting inside potentially. Make the most of the space that Erling Haaland creates. Carvajal and Mendy as the two fullbacks. Valverde, Kroos, Camavinga. I love Camavinga. I'm a big fan of Camavinga, and I don't hear enough about him, to be honest, as a positive player that he is. Like, he's such a tenacious player. There was Kevin De Bruyne. He looks bloody fine. You know, come on, KDB. He's probably just thrown his guts up. There he is again. Actually, no, he does look a bit... I nearly said ginger, but that's a bit harsh. He looks walking a bit gingerly. He's permanently ginger, isn't he? But Bellingham in front of them with Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr., which is a front three that scares the shit out of me, to be honest. Pretty devastating front three. Hey, Jeff, top man, donating to the Testicular Cancer Society, which brings me on to what you've got on your screen right now. A cause that is very worthwhile. Just making yourself aware. You don't have to donate. Thank you so much for doing that, Jeff. That's really good of you, mate. I really appreciate that. Feel free to donate if you can afford it. If you can't, at least educate yourself on how to check your balls. You know, you can make light of it with testicle jokes. I'm probably going to do a few of them in this, you know, like handling your balls like a Ballon d'Or goalkeeper and things like that. Terrible jokes just to make you aware of it, but in reality it's an incredibly serious disease that is the biggest, most prominent cancer in men aged between 15 and 35. And the Testicular Cancer Society has partnered with me for this watch-along to just bring awareness to you guys, to share the message about, one, scan the QR code, link is in the description as well. It'll take you to the website, it'll show you how to check your balls, basically. So fellas, mate, it's absolutely worth it. You're talking 2 minutes of your time. You know me, I haven't sold you anything this year in terms of sponsorships. I've avoided doing that. This is something I believe in. I'm not wasting your time. And I'm hoping to at least, you know, get one of... If I've made one of you aware, then it's been worth it. Right, the players are walking out onto the pitch. Wow, what a game we've got here. What a game we've got here. Check your balls, bearded monster, mate. Yeah, absolutely. Check the balls beneath your bearded monster. Sorry. Yeah, took that one a bit too far then, didn't I, really? But yeah, good to see so many in the chat already. Loads, actually. I'm scrolling up. I won't stop bloody scrolling. That's nice. Cheers for turning up, everybody. Devious was in here nice and early. I know All Over It Travels was in here ages ago, saying that he might not be able to make it. So I don't know if you're in the chat, mate, but cheers for popping in early. Just to say you weren't going to be here. Really appreciate that, mate. Shashab, Mahmood, Devious, Big Morgan, Tom, Ryan, 4-2 City. Easy work. Calm the fuck down, Ryan. You get wild, don't you, mate? I love it. Pretty sure you said hippopotamuses can run like 300 miles an hour last week, so I might have to take your word with a pinch of salt. But PUBG Gamer, low-key would have KDB on the bench because we need that control in the middle. I presume at the time you wrote that you didn't realise that he was ill. But Adam, good to see you as well. Bam Bam, Nirajan, Bam Bam again. Sorry, mate, repeated your name. G, ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Prabjot Singh, Cortez, Jeff, good to see you as always. Wapang, Cupid, Ronaldo's gone 6-2 to City. Ben as well, mate, good to see you. Captain Harris, Blue Moon, Silence. I'm going to have to scroll through. Sorry, guys, if I've missed any of you. Yeah, brilliant. I'm absolutely nervous, terrified, and excited at the same time. I can't believe I haven't coughed yet, by the way. I've coated my throat with so much shit to the point where I'm going to be sick later, almost certainly. There's no way, I won't be doing a match reaction later, I can almost guarantee you that, because I can feel my throat burning already. And there was no way I was missing this watch-along. There we go, it's coming. Excuse me, guys, I do apologise, it's going to be grim. Once it's gone as well, it's one of them. But I'll be here for the watch-along at least. Ian, donating $20 to the Testicular Cancer Society, mate. What a top bloke. Appreciate that, Ian. Franz as well, mate. Let's go, Johnny. Nice one, mate. Jeff, we need a birthday present for our birthday tomorrow. City will do us proud. Is it Jeff's birthday? Tomorrow, I think it is. We're pretty close to each other, Jeff, aren't we? Because mine's on Friday. Which should be, well, not doing anything. Absolutely nothing. I don't give a shit about birthdays anymore. I've kind of grown out of it a little bit. Hey, another thing I wanted to mention as well is I hope every bloody individual, every City fan and Real Madrid fan, of course, is safe today with some of the news coming out about bloody, I don't think I can say the word. Do you know, after every watch-along that I do, I have to send in a request to YouTube to monetize my video again because they make it unsuitable for advertisers to advertise on my watch-along, probably because of the things that I say, the words that I choose to use. Like, for example, I'm not going to say it anymore, but like I might have to. Like, it's hard to say. Well, to be fair, they've approved each one, but things like suicidal defending, if you say that word, it's like, oh, he's trying to get people to do silly things on his live stream. Right, ban him. He's not allowed to make any money. And if I say the word the rest, and those evil people that are threatening to do some horrible things to us, or to the stadium at least today, you hope it doesn't happen. I forgot to turn the clock on, so you're going to have to bear with me, everybody. Game is underway. Just made it in time. Couple of seconds behind there, actually, with the clock. Whoa, that was quick clicking. That was. Game is underway. Come on, City. Come on. Oh, Vinicius Jr. is already bolting down the left wing with the Kanji. He's got it into the box, and City have cleared it temporarily. Grealish lays it off to Gvardiol, but there you go. Let's have a look at the system. Hey, Grealish has got some space here. What an exciting start to the game. Hey, that's a foul, referee. Jack Grealish. No way, is that Tchouaméni getting a booking already? Is he one of them on the yellow cards? He is as well. He's missing the second leg. Who was it? Was it Ryan saying Jack Grealish is going to get everyone on a yellow card immediately? He's already got Tchouaméni on a yellow card within 30 seconds of the game. No way has he done that. He's missing the second leg. There you go. Ryan, that's 1 down, 3 to go. Vinicius Jr., if he gets a yellow card, he misses the second leg. Bellingham and Camavinga are the other players that could miss the next leg. Wow. What an unbelievable start. Oh, my throat, man. Yeah, I apologise for anyone who wanted a match reaction. I know for a fact that I won't make it. I'm barely going to make it to half time. I'll be here for the whole game, don't worry. But I've had a terrible throat. How many times have I come onto a watch-along and complained about my throat? I bet you're sick of hearing it. I'm sick of saying it. My missus is definitely sick of hearing it, to be honest. She's absolutely sick of it to the point where I'm stealing a bloody asthma inhaler thing. Come on, free kick. Who is it? Bernardo Silva. Oh! Bernardo Silva's made it 1-0 with a quick free kick. Can you fucking believe it? It's 1-0 to Manchester City. Already 1 minute in. I can't fucking believe what I'm seeing here. I can't believe it. Absolutely mind-blowingly quick free kick. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. Wow. No way. No way. I genuinely can't believe that. The keeper, what? Lunin. I mean, he gets a big hand to it and he's absolutely fluffed his lines. He should be saving that. And I'm telling you right now, Courtois saves that all day long. All day long. That's some shocking goalkeeping. It really is. Wow. 1-0 up already. And there goes my throat. I might have to mute this mic every now and again because I'm one of those coughers that's like really aggressive. Like I sound horrible. Like, you know, because I just want to get it out. Yeah. No way has Bernardo Silva just gone and done that. Oh, Gvardiol's just been clattered by... I mean, they're both up. They're both up. They're all right. Free kick to Real Madrid. Hey, what a start. What a start. Jeff, is it his birthday tomorrow? No way. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Jeff, because I'm obviously not going to speak to you tomorrow. But happy birthday for tomorrow, my friend. Tchouaméni, yellow card. Free kick. Goal. You can't really get off to a much better start than that, can you? To be honest. Jack Grealish doing the business again. Right, so the system is it's a bit of a flat back four, but when I was looking, we didn't have the ball, so it'll be interesting to see if John Stones pushes forward in into midfield. You're going to see some weird things in this watch-along. I'm going to... Just takes the edge off. Might even have to have a strepsil. 4 minutes in and my throat is on fire. I've been dreading it all day, guys. You know what? I felt so bad that I felt ill. I was like, no, I'm going to ruin the watch-along for everybody as well by just moaning about it. So I'm going to try and shut up about it. But Real Madrid are trying to answer back here. Camavinga knocking it about a little bit, Real Madrid. Carvajal. Jonathan Johnson just become a typical City member. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. Nice one. And you've got a fantastic name as well. Same name as me. 1-0. Bloody hell. Can you believe it? Oh, Rodri's giving it away. Valverde's bringing it forward now. Big pocket of space. No City player near him. Oh! Gvardiol's clearance smashes off. I think it's Vinicius Jr. Yeah, it is. And it flies out for a goal kick. That could have gone anywhere. But you know what? He's done his job. Cleared the ball at least. Even if it did come straight off Vinicius Jr. Pep's not happy about something. Good to see you, Ade. Hey, long ball up to Erling Haaland going one-on-one with Rudiger, and he loses the first battle. But Bernardo Silva's picked it up, and Foden has just taken one right in the back off Toni Kroos. He's stayed down as well here, Foden. There's so much space in this Real Madrid team. Gvardiol, down the line to Haaland. Haaland, near post, and it's saved by Lunin. Grealish intercepts. It's still alive. It's Jack Grealish. Haaland. Oh, that should have been 2. That should have been 2-0. And it's going to be 1. Oh, fucking hell. I thought Vinicius Jr. was about to break away. Then Ruben Diaz getting caught on the ball on the halfway line. And somehow he gets a boot on it. Vinicius Jr. was brought down from the tackle on Ruben Diaz to the point where it's like if he fouls him, it could have been a red. Because it was the last man. Stop my phone. Arsenal and Bayern Munich are playing as well, so I believe this game's going to keep me up to date with that, because I can't be arsed having the whole game on. I won't be able to concentrate properly. I'm struggling as it is with this cough. So the game should keep me up to date with little goals as they go in the Arsenal-Bayern Munich game. But so far, the space that's behind Real Madrid's midfield is good. Lots and lots of it. Tchouaméni back to Lunin. No press from City. No way. I can't believe we're 1-0 up. I'm absolutely mind blown that we're 1-0 up. Don't forget to leave a like if you've just joined. And consider subscribing if you're new. Real Madrid knocking it up, giving away. Rodri intercepts. And Tchouaméni comes flying in again. Needs to be careful. He's already on a yellow card. This isn't going to go well, this watch along at all. I appreciate you guys showing up. Even though I'm clearly going to die halfway, I'm going to be pleased if I make it to half time without dying. But if you don't love me on my worst days, don't bother loving me on my best days. That's such a bad phrase, that, isn't it? But come on, City. Kovacic, we need a big game from him. Former Real Madrid player as well, don't forget. Grealish. Alex watching from Silver Spring. Where's that? Is that in America? Sounds like an American place. Sounds really nice. Is it in Florida? I don't know, mate. But thanks for tuning in either way, Alex. Appreciate it, mate. I've coughed more than I've spoke now, I think. The numbers are going down already, I can see. So I don't blame you. If you want to find another watch along to enjoy without some guy dying, I completely understand. So don't feel like obliged to stay here. Bernardo Silva, Foden on the spin. Cruz takes it off him. Vinicius Jr. intercepted by John Stones. Well read. Cheers, Jan. Good to see you as well. How are you, mate? Hey, Erling Haaland's in the chat. You should be concentrating on the bloody game, mate. What are you doing? Pissing about in your pocket with your phone, watching Typical City. You got Rudiger marking you, mate. Is Goldbridge already having a meltdown? There's a surprise. Bellingham. Kroos with an unbelievable pass. I was waiting for it to land at the on the head, actually, of Carvajal, but what a ball that was. They're looking to come down our left-hand side, Real Madrid. Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr. have both gone down there, almost like an overload, down City's right, which John Stones and Akanji have got their work cut out. Oh, Arsenal 1-0 up already. Bloody hell. Are we heading for them in the semi-final? Camavinga deflected shot and it's 1-1. Fucking hell. You could see it was about a 30-yard punt. He has a shot out of nothing, to be honest. It wasn't even a dangerous shot. I think Ortega would have had that covered. But it takes a wicked deflection and it finds its way right down the middle. Ortega's left in no man's land. Just a bit of luck. How many deflected goals have we been on the receiving end of this season as well? 2 big ones from Arsenal. Camavinga comes in and it clips the thigh of Ruben Diaz. And I'm not even sure it's going in the first place. It could have been an OG. And I do not mean original gangster. I mean own goal. He was allowed a lot of space there, Camavinga, to even burst in. 12, yeah, it's gone down as an own goal. Ruben Diaz. Nothing he could do about it, really. The issue was how much space he had to come in like that. That's disappointing, that really is. Because, I mean, Jack Grealish was on him, but he'd already bypassed him. And it's like, where was Rodri? Where was Kovacic? And Camavinga just ghosted into a big pocket of space there with ease. Lovely ball from Kovacic there into Foden, though. Foden out to Grealish. City looking to respond straight away, and a cross is collected by Lunin. And the Real Madrid fans are jumping up and down behind the goal, behind Lunin's goal, and bloody hell, Rodrigo's in. Sent through, Akanji's closing him down, but Rodrigo's in. Akanji's got back. And it's 2-1 Real Madrid. Unless he's offside, this is 2-1 Real Madrid. Already they've turned it round. What a ridiculous game of football we're witnessing already. Really easy. I've been saying it already. That overload down that left-hand side. They've picked the side they want to attack. And it's down the left. We've seen Vinicius. We've seen Rodrigo. I've not even updated the 1-1 either, have I? So make that fucking 2-1. Oh, he's miles on. He's in his own half. I thought maybe offside. He's in his own half. And it's another deflection as well, you know. I think it's come off the heel of Akanji. Oh, it's a scabby little goal again. City have got to sort out this right-hand side, though. The 2 goals have had a big element of luck. You know, deflections. They kill most teams, don't they? But City looking to respond straight away. Haaland. See, we're creating opportunities ourselves here, you know. Bernardo Silva's into the penalty area. He's twisting and turning. Gets it across to Foden. And it's somehow defended. But this looks like 2 teams that, you know, struggle to defend at the minute. Real Madrid have conceded, I think, 4 in their last 2 games. City have been conceding goals all season. So my prediction was 2-2, and that's looking likely at the minute. That's a foul, ref. The game, the 2 teams look like they've slowed it down a little bit. Real Madrid knocking it about. Well, that was 15 minutes of absolute mental football from both sides, really attacking. 2-1 already, Jesus. The thing is, when we come forward, there's space. But Real Madrid are actually having a lot more of the ball right now. They're switching it again. They're trying, they're stretching our defence really well. I'm absolutely dying, guys. But Real Madrid are definitely dominating the football right now. And City are struggling to get hold of it. Mendy's coming forward. There's space from both teams. City have got the ball back now. Back with Ortega. Stones. See, when we come forward as well, there's a lot of space here. The Bernabau pitch feels bigger, doesn't it, than a lot of pitches. There is obviously limitations to pitch sizes, and some teams prefer to keep it small. But we always seem to do reasonably well on, like, Emirates, obviously the Etihad, Wembley, Bernabau, big pitches. Grealish holding the ball up. Hey, 1-1 is it? Arsenal Bayern. I don't know who I'd rather face. Bayern, actually. I do know. There's your answer. John Stones drifting in. Knocks it round. Rudiger gets to the byline and his cross goes into the hands of Lunin, but it's a goal kick anyway. Don't forget there's a second leg. Like you needed reminding, but you might need reminding. I don't know. Because it's 2-1 with a lot of football still to play. And a second leg. So no reason to panic. But this game has got the hallmarks of a catastrophe for someone. You know, it could be one of those games that explodes and then dies, like in the second half. Do you know what I mean? Where two teams are like, right, okay, let's slow it down. We don't want to lose by a big scoreline. Maybe City go a bit defensive or Real Madrid go a bit defensive to look after their lead. We'll have to wait and see, but at the minute, this is like shut up shop from City. Can't concede a third. I can only apologise, guys, for how much I'm coughing. I feel really bad. It's like rubbish to watch, isn't it? Yeah, Jan, Haaland needs some service, but I mean, I don't think he's going to get any. And it's not because City is struggling to get it to him. If you look then, well, when I was speaking at least, Tchouaméni and Rudiger were just either side of him, on his shoulders. He can't find space. And there you go, a pass from Ruben Diaz. Trying to find Erling Haaland. Rudiger just moves Haaland out of the way and takes it off him. He looks like he's stronger than him. The last season, Rudiger battered him, man. Haaland needs to adapt, you know, recognise the battle, and maybe not get in, you know, maybe not get in the battle. Maybe step away, drop deep, peel away, pull Rudiger in places he doesn't want to be. Make space for other players. But right now, standing in the middle of their defence is exactly what they want. Just looking at the Bayern goal, that's come on the screen. And it's Gnabry making it 1-1. Cheers, Marie. Jack Grealish Gvardiol. City have had a bit of the ball lately, which is good. Last couple of minutes at least. Going to be taking all sorts of shit in this stream just to survive. Bloody bit of asthma thing. I don't even have asthma, but it's like, it takes the edge off. Grealish. Is there a limit to how much you can have of this, by the way? I don't want to be like passing out halfway in the stream. Rodrigo down the right. Ruben Diaz is chasing him. And Rodri takes it off Vinicius. Hey, all over it. Good to see you, mate. You did say you might not be able to make it, but here you are. Good to see you, mate. Bloody eyes are watering. Oh. Haaland's looking for a run there. Rodri finds him quicker there. Rodri, mate. Bernardo Silva takes it off Vinicius Jr. I'm better off just a bit of water, really, aren't I? Samuel reckons this is going to be a draw. I'd take a draw, mate. Gvardiol out to Grealish. No one there on the edge of the area. That was a good idea from Jack. I can't believe that Bernardo Silva goal. That was a mad goal, that was. Tell you one thing I've noticed is the referee's letting it go. He's letting the game flow a little bit. A couple of free kicks that I thought were free kicks. One for Grealish that wasn't given, and then one for City that wasn't given either, that I thought probably was. Section's getting rid of people. Isa, mate. Yeah, 100%. A draw is definitely acceptable. I think we're playing all right. You know, there's some all right football being. That was a bit poor from Kovacic. It's not been terrible from City. You know, I think we can consider ourselves a little bit unlucky. From the Camavinga goal, we could have, like, the space was too much. The open space that we left for their second goal as well. It's the way we play. That's how we've conceded goals like that all season. Just a big channel to pass it into. And they've picked the side they want to attack. Have you seen any attacks come down our left-hand side? Has Gvardiol had any defending to do in this game so far? Nothing. For me, it's all coming down the left-hand side. Have a bit of Cavonia. Vinicius Jr. blasts one over the bar. Not had a great game, Vinicius Jr. so far, but that could be my famous last words. Ortega pings one out. Pep Guardiola controls it beautifully. Bellingham tried a bit of fancy footwork there. Gvardiol deals with it. Yeah, don't forget to keep yourself up to date with how to check your balls. It's worth doing. It's worth doing. You never know. There was someone in the comments actually that said they had a scare a while ago, and I had the exact same scare. When I was 21, I found a lump. It turned out to be a cyst. And it went away on its own, no problems, no pain. It's just something I checked out, but you never know. But it's those sort of things that just give you that peace of mind, you know? Why not check? This is Testicular Cancer Awareness Month as well, which is why I'm doing it. So it's for a good cause. But Real Madrid coming down. Look at the amount of players on that left-hand side. They're not even bothering. They've got one player over here, Valverde. And immediately they're trying to get back over. Look, like on the other side of the pitch, Rodrigo and Mendy are like, over here, mate. Loads of space. Kanji stepping out, sending Real Madrid back towards their own goal. Gvardiol wins it there. Good. It's a foul, referee. Do you know what, guys? Honestly, 240 people watching. I'm absolutely over the moon with it. Because I was expecting about 10 after how much I knew that I was going to be coughing my guts up today. To stick around with an idiot whose like eyes are just like pouring with water, coughing his guts up. I really, really appreciate it. Top people you all are. I'll be back stronger than ever. Well, not ever, but I'll be back. I won't be ill forever. So I plan to get back to making good videos again. I might have to have a day or two off just to give my voice a break, but I'll definitely be back for Luton. Hungover as well, because it's my birthday and I'm going out for a drink with my mates on Friday night, and I haven't done that for a ridiculously long time. Foden giving it away, and to be honest, that's a foul, and he's giving it the referee. He nearly didn't give it. Foden on Bellingham, I think, actually. Shut up, Jude. Jude doing that, implying it's like a red card. Piss off, mate. Quality player, though, isn't he? What a player Jude Bellingham is. I still think he could end up at City one day, you know. I don't see why not. He'll probably have two more years, 3 more years at Real Madrid. And then City. I know Liverpool would probably have something to say about that, but... Ollie Larson, good to see you, mate. Thanks for becoming a typical City member. Really appreciate that. Top man. Oh, fucking hell. Real Madrid. Rodrigo into the hands of Ortega. Solid. Good catch. Yeah, nice one, Ollie. Really appreciate that. Rodri now bringing it forward. Big space for Bernardo Silva down the right. Into the penalty area. He's had to go away from goal, though. No options. Hey, it was good play from Bernardo Silva, but you got to get a man close to him there to give him something to pass to. Ryan, we miss Walker. You do wonder, don't you? both their goal. Well, no, their second goal came down that side, but they've seen it as a weak spot for Manchester City, and it's caused problems. Their first goal came from Camavinga, just way too much space. But it's not like they've not been subtle about it. They've had Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr., who was expecting to be right and left, both on the left, next to each other, doubling up with Bellingham in the middle, floating, as he usually does. And Valverde is really the only player that's offering any width on the right for Real Madrid. 2-1 Bayern. No way is it. Rodri on the edge of the area. Kovacic into Jack Grealish. Oh, you got to fucking get your shot away there, Jack, mate. It was a good bit of defending, actually. There's a goal in this for City, in this half. I just worry about the other end. Here they come. He's let him into the area. Ruben Diaz is backed away too much. It's Rodrigo. Oh. And he's absolutely battered it, and that looked not a million miles away. Here's the Jack Grealish chance. Tchouaméni with a great block. Other end. And it is a million miles away, actually, to be honest. Horribly, horribly wide from Rodrigo. Long ball up from Ortega. Rudiger's dealt with it again. He's struggling, Haaland. He's struggling. Tell you what, though, if he beats him, he's really isolated. Rudiger and Haaland, like a long ball up from Ortega. And the situation is, if Haaland can spin him, he's one-on-one with Lunin. But it's a big if. Oh, fuck me. Ruben Diaz with an unbelievable tackle to save a dodgy pass from, I think it was Akanji. But Ruben Diaz has snapped Jude Bellingham, who stayed down. It looked like a good tackle to me. But Rodri's getting caught on the ball. This referee's letting everything go now, so I think we need to start, Vinicius Jr.'s been sent down the side. Is Ruben Diaz going to get across? He does. He wins the foul, does he? Yes, he does. Just about. And the Real Madrid fans are going wild. This referee, I'm liking him, but I'm sort of worried about him at the same time. Hey, that's an absolutely sensational tackle from Ruben Diaz. Sensational. Get up, Jude. He's absolutely battered him there. It was a dodgy ball from Akanji, though. Is it Harry Kane who scored against Arsenal from the penalty spot? No way. Hey, I tell you what, there's a debate that I want to ask some City fans, and be honest. Be honest. Would you have rather City had signed Harry Kane than Erling Haaland? Yes to Kane, Jan. I agree. Haaland, again, with one-on-one with Rudiger. Rudiger wins this third battle, is that? Maybe the fourth battle that Rudiger's beaten with Haaland. Bernardo Silva scored the goal, Tony. But, yeah, Kane is a special player, isn't he? The issue is the age. That's the one thing. I mean, what was Harry Kane doing when he was Haaland's age? He wasn't playing as good as Haaland is, let me tell you that. Will Haaland develop into the player that Harry Kane is now? Probably not, in my opinion, because Kane showed things in his game that Haaland has never shown. You know, his contribution outside of goal scoring. But yeah, he's too old now to go for Harry Kane, but it was Daniel Levy, wasn't it? It was like there's no way that he was going to sell Harry Kane to City. It was either leave the Premier League or you're staying at Spurs. I still think Haaland's got potential to become a better, well-rounded player. I just feel like he's struggling at the minute, and Bernardo Silva's lost the ball, and Vinicius Junior's going to have to do something here. Akanji's committed a foul, and it's a yellow card to Manuel Akanji. As much as we're looking for yellow cards from Real Madrid, Bellingham, Camavinga, Tchouaméni, who's already on one, he's out of the next leg. Vinicius Junior. We've got Ruben Diaz to watch out for, who's flying into some tackles at the minute. Kanji's on a yellow. I am dying. It's not good at all. 2-1 at half-time isn't that bad, to be honest. It's been a mad game so far. It really has. Shantani, mate, they're always red. It's the evening. They always go red in night matches. Come and watch me against Luton on Saturday. They'll be reasonably normal. They're nocturnal. They wake up at night. I don't know what the fuck it is, mate. I need to go to the doctors. Aaron, that's very logical. I've got the honey already, mate. But I didn't really want to be necking honey on a watch-along. Cheers, Timmy. I've got the Oil Club hoodie on as well, which we've not lost wearing this yet. So, fingers crossed. Here comes Bernardo Silva. Foden, who's had a quiet game so far, puts in a bad cross. Real Madrid player's gone down here. Rodrigo's gone down. Off the ball. Why has he gone down? The Real Madrid fans are going wild at something. Akanji's caught him with his arm. It's not intentional, though. Take a drink of honey every time. That's the thing. I can't really drink the honey, Olivia, but you're absolutely right. I'm going to do it. Thing is, I have to wait. I have to wait for it to arrive. And now I can drink it. So sweet. I swear honey's better than like Corvonia, isn't it? It doesn't last long though. It's like a 5-second relief and then it goes. But Rodrigo's down at the minute for Real Madrid. He's up actually on his feet. Garlic, honey and pollen. A Slavic remedy. Jokey girl, appreciate that. Pollen? Where the bloody hell do I get pollen from? I've got to go out and find a daffodil or something. Yeah, weed is a pollen. Yeah. Can't imagine smoking it will do much good for my throat, though, to be honest. I'm loving this. All of you chipping in with your... you've all clearly got medical doctor degrees. Got some... highly intelligent people here. Ginger, Messi regen. Appreciate that. Not sure we've got any ginger either. Jeff, is weed still super illegal in the UK? I wouldn't say super illegal, but it is illegal. It's a matter of time before it becomes legal in this country. Once they realise how much money they can make off it, they'll make it legal. It's nothing to do with health. It's if they realise there's money in it, they'll start making it legal. Where are you from, Jeff, again? Are you in a part of the world where, is it? Yep, I was going to say it's legal in your state. You can drive down the street and buy it. Oh, Real Madrid are in. Vinicius Jr. one-on-one, and it's Ortega saved again. One you expect him to make, in truth. But there's that side of the pitch, Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr. Pep's got to do something at half-time because that side of the pitch is vulnerable. Really, really vulnerable. I've consumed so many random things in this 45 minutes. I've had beer, honey, cough syrup, some Strepsil, asthma thing, this, whatever this is. I don't even know what this is. It's just good for your voice, apparently. Look, it says voice 37. It says backstage concerns, front stage results. There's nothing about front stage results happening here. This has been a devastating front stage. Devious wants Haaland off and get Alvarez on. Red Camp, we don't have Walker to take on Vinicius. You're right, mate. It could be as simple as that. We all hated Walker, though, earlier on in the season. Do you remember that? Well, not all of us, but there was a lot of hate for Kyle Walker. Since about the 25th minute or so, City have taken control of the game to a reasonable degree, but we are giving it away too frequently. And once we do, we look so open. But we've got to come forward and be a bit better. It's like we're not being as brave as we could be. Because there's space to expose. It's weird. It's like Real Madrid are playing on the counter-attack almost, but it's like they've not got a low block either. You know, so Rodri's thinking about having a shot here. Thought again, that's sloppy from Rodri. It was one of those Vincent Kompany versus Leicester moments. You know, where he goes to think about the shot, then thinks about it again, and then he unleashes it, but he never did. And he just ended up overrunning it and having the ball taken off him. What a goal that was, by the way. I think that might have been the best goal in terms of just the quality I've ever seen live. From a City player, anyway. What a goal that was. Where do you want your statue, Vincent Kompany? I'll have it outside the stadium, mate. That Lunin looks dodgy, mate. He's been looking dodgy. Sorry, guys. I might mute my mic in the second half for coughing because it sounds grim. Jack Grealish. Lovely ball to Rodri. He's got space, but he needs a big delivery into the back post. It is Haaland. And he's nodded it down for nobody, really. And Haaland... is that a foul? He looked like he was putting his hands on the shoulder of Rudiger, but Haaland's in a game here. Fucking Haaland then. He had his hands on the skull of Rudiger. Just holding his skull as he pushed off his skull to jump up. Unbelievable. Appreciate that, Oliver, sorry. I always blend your Oliver Ian into one word. I get Oliver Ian, but it's just Oliver Ian. I haven't got any rum, Stuart, otherwise I would do. But Vinicius Jr. blocked by Gvardiol. The first time I've seen him come down the right-hand side. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Can't believe it's still 2-1. Both sides look like they can concede at any minute. I'd say the standard of football has been, for these two teams as well, like, it could be better. It's been really entertaining and open, exciting. But like, the actual quality is in the final third. I mean, Real Madrid have got 2 goals from deflections. And City took a quick free kick with the keeper had an absolute nightmare. So the goals weren't exactly like, bang, like, wow, what an unbelievable quality that was. But from an entertainment factor, it's been really entertaining, which doesn't really suit us. We need to have more control. But there's space on this pitch. Appreciate that, Job T. 150 odd likes with 270 watching. Please pop a like on the stream. Oh, keep it at 2. City to get the ball back. I thought Vinicius Jr. was about to unleash one. Quinton, there has been a lot of sloppiness. You're absolutely right, mate. Right there as well. Rodri's having a mare. There goes the half-time whistle. That's the 3rd, 4th mistake I've seen from Rodri. And in truth, he didn't have... I mean, he had a terrible first half against Crystal Palace. And he's not quite had a half as bad as that. But it's not been great. It's not been great at all from Rodri. I mean, where was he when Camavinga's getting that shot away? You know, there's a couple of times he's come forward with the ball and he just looks sloppy. But there's a half-time team talk here from Pep. Because I don't think 15 minutes is enough. Because there's a lot to discuss. Surely he's going in there like, right, first priority, sort out the right-hand side of our defence. Because it's too open. We've got to get players across. Maybe ask Bernardo Silva to drop a little bit deeper. Maybe ask Rodri to push across a bit. I don't know. Clearly they've got an emphasis on getting players over to their left side to overload it. And it's working to the point where they're getting in. What their second goal came from that. But that's point 1. Point 2 is like, compose yourself. In the final third, slow down. Like, take it easy. Like, we're getting into nice pockets of space. And we're not making the most of it. A part of me is agreeing with what Devious was saying in getting Haaland. I wouldn't take him off at half-time. I don't think Pep will do that. Maybe he would, but Haaland's struggling against Rudiger. I said that in my preview. He struggled against Rudiger last year. He's going to struggle again. And it's not been a good half for Haaland, in truth. But I'm going to go for a pee and try and do something about this throat. I'm going to drink more water and I need a pee. So I'll be back in uno momento. But guys, I really appreciate you sticking around because it must be awful watching me. Really appreciate it. You're all very loyal and loving people. Thank you very much. Oh, God. Didn't help whatsoever. I feel awful. Hannah, we need to stop blaming Haaland. His movement has been good. It's the team's fault for not giving him anything to work with. No, there's no blaming Haaland for the whole result. I completely agree with you there. His movement has been okay, but he has lost his battles with Rudiger. There is no denying that. Every time he's gone one-on-one with Rudiger, Rudiger's coming out on top. Which was to be expected, because I think Rudiger's is not bigger, but he's stronger than Haaland. If you're going up against brawn, use your brains. You know, sometimes it doesn't have to be a physical battle. If you lose in the physical battle, then do something different. No point, you're smacking your head against a wall. You don't need to keep doing it. Do something different. Maybe go and peel away. Go and sit on Tchouaméni. You might have a better time against Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni, by the way, is a big guy and he's 6'2", strong. But he might have more fun against Tchouaméni than he does with Rudiger. But Rudiger might just be like man marking him. It looks like he is, to be honest. And Rudiger like thrives off this sort of battle, doesn't he? Like he enjoys the fight. And so does Haaland. But it's like, do something else, mate. You know, peel away. Just randomly. Random. Just go and suddenly, like, drift, like, 20 yards to the right wing. Just as a one. Just try it once in the second half. Just peel away. Rudiger might follow you. Speak to Foden. Foden drifts in that gap. Who knows? You know, just create a pocket of madness. Chaos. Create chaos. But by standing on the halfway line with Rudiger behind you like that and you're wrapping your arms around him, he enjoys that. It's the same over and over again. So, like I say, do something different. Looking at the stats here, possession to City, 64%, to Real Madrid, and we've had 4 shots to their 7. Jonny, that's exactly what I'm saying, Jonny. Try something else. Standing in the centre of the pitch is so easy to defend. Yeah, it is. Mufaro, so you say it's like Gabriel and Saliba. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's like Haaland hasn't really shown any other sides to his game, but it doesn't have to be go on the right wing and start doing step-overs and skinning the fullback. It doesn't have to be that. I'm not saying that's what he needs to go and do. I'm saying just move 20 yards. Take the defender with you. They've obviously been given the job to man-mark you. Then take them somewhere where they don't want to be. That's what I'd do. It's like, come with me, mate. You know, you want to fucking stalk me all game? Fine. Come over here. We'll have a little chat on the wing. See what you think of it over here. You know, Rudiger will start like, what am I doing over here? Big pocket of space. You know, in the moment, we're talking split-second decisions. Are Real Madrid going to fill that gap in a split second when they suddenly see Haaland? Because they're not expecting him to do that. Catch him out. Try something different. And you've got, you know, Foden, Bernardo Silva. They could drift into that gap. Kovacic could push in up a little bit. Less, I wouldn't prefer Kovacic out of Foden and Bernardo Silva, but you never know. Yeah, it's nothing to worry about yet. Nothing to worry about yet. Pint of water number 2. I said, when I made them, I was like, I'm going to need 3. I'm going to need 3. It's all good, though. Because the missus is downstairs and she's making me a cup of tea. And she's going to knock on the door. She's not coming in, though, don't worry. Some of you might want to see her, but she definitely doesn't want to be seen, so that's not going to happen. Carlos wants to give Kevin 20 minutes. Hopefully, yeah, so he can throw up on Rudiger's boots or something. Yeah. I don't know if you know, mate, but he's ill. I can't imagine Kevin De Bruyne coming onto this pitch at all today. unless it's to be sick on somebody. But I wouldn't worry about this game, you know. I feel like, especially, imagine playing like this at the Etihad. This doesn't worry me. Real Madrid have not done anything in this game that scares me, like, long-term, for the Etihad, for example. It's what I expected, if anything. I expected more from Real Madrid, in truth. I expected it to be a little bit more cagey. Not so open, which is really surprising that both teams are being as open as this, almost trying to win it in the first leg. Bit more surprised at City than Real Madrid, because they know that make home advantage count. That's really important. But you never know. Like, if we can take back a 2-1, I'm all for that. I don't think it's the end of the world. I know we've lost the game and it would be upsetting, but I think we can overturn a 2-1 deficit at the Etihad. How's that for service? Got a cup of tea. Oh, lovely cup of tea. Cup of tea. And she's a United fan, and she put it, look at that. She put it in a City mug. That's a good woman right there. Even though she's a season ticket holder at United, she put it in a City mug. Fucking hell, it's hot. That bitch. She burned my tongue. No, I'm joking. Cheers, Clara. Yours truly. We need Super Jack to step up. Yeah, I think Jack's been okay. There was a moment where he could have got his shot away a bit quicker. Yeah. Nobby's network, tea delivered to your door, can't be bad. Nah, she's an absolute legend, she is. She is. Shame on me, Paul, why? Oh, because she's a United fan, or because I just called her a bitch by accident. Well, sort of joking, mate, really. But she's called me worse, don't worry. She's spat in it. Oh. I need, to be honest, mate, I need all the lubrication on my throat I can get, so I'll have to accept it. It seems like you're all surprised that she's a United fan. No, she is a proper one as well. Not one of these part-timers. She's a proper United fan. Goes to the games and everything. Yeah, she's been season ticket holder all her life with her dad. So when we first started going out, I thought, oh, it's one of these like United fans. I'll get her over to the blue side. Because my dad met my mum, and she was a United fan. And my dad, she's like, but she was one of those United fans. But my mum realised that there is no way their marriage is going to work unless she became a City fan. So she became a City fan, having not really cared about being football at all. She's now a season ticket holder at Manchester City with my dad, and I used to go and sit between them until I went and sat by myself. Because when you get to that age where you don't want to be seen with your mum and dad, and you get your own driving license, and then you start to think you're cool and like, oh, I'm going to the games by myself, like with mates and stuff like that. But yeah, my mum season ticket. I tried to do the same with my missus. No chance. Absolutely no chance. She's a proper United fan. And the more I tried, the more she stuck her feet in the ground. She did get me that bobblehead, actually. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that little bobblehead? I'll see if I can get it for you. Bit dusty, bloody hell. Proper dusty. I haven't gone up there in a while. Jesus Christ. And the Etihad thing's all worn off. But look, she got me this. Does it remind you of anyone? That's me. It's meant to be me. This is how I walk around, apparently. So, yeah, she got me that. All them stickers are worn off a little bit. There's only one Jonny, it says on it. Well, I'm pretty sure there's more than one of them, but... Oh, God. Waiting for this second half to start now. Yeah, Arsenal are losing. Bloody hell. Who would you rather face in the next round? That's if we get there. Wapang, Jonny, my guy, wake up. Be... I presume you mean be real. Not be Real Madrid, but be real. Madrid will destroy City at this rate. Nah. Warner says hi. Is that... Which Warner am I talking? Is that's not Alex Warner, is it? Tell me if that's Alex Warner. Is that Nigel? No way is there someone who I know watching this. That's like the second time that's happened. I had another friend of mine jump in the stream as well. Just trying to throw me off. You've come to watch me be ill with a cup of tea watching Real Madrid. So, cheers. Yeah, no way. Is that Nigel? I know who you are, Nigel. Good to see you, mate. When was the last time City scored on the break? I don't know, mate. But second half's about to get underway. Real Madrid are out, City are out. Bloody hell, taking a... What is it with teams taking weird kickoffs against City now? But the game's underway. Nigel, yeah, Siobhan's stepdad. I figured that, mate. Hope you're good. Haven't seen you in ages. Hope you're well. Yeah, Kyle Walker would have been really good for that first half. How much they sent people down that left-hand side. Are they going to do it in the second half, though? John Stones pushed into midfield here. And Rodri's actually deeper than John Stones. Good bit of play of that from City, though. Ortega getting it out to Akanji. Foden's on the right. That's a foul, referee. Who's giving it? Foden's getting pushed. Referee's come over. I like this ref. He's let a lot of things go, to be honest. All over it travels. 300 plus people watching someone die. Yeah, that's it, mate. I appreciate it. I really do. 200 likes as well. Thank you very much. Bloody Earl Grey. Love a bit of Earl Grey. John Stones is definitely higher up the pitch than he was in the first half. And Rodri's a little bit deeper, which is weird. He's pissing about with it here, Rodri. He's sort of made the referee's decision for him there by one of them. You know, when a player gets hold of another player and the player that's being handled just stops and does that to the referee. It's one of them, but it's risky with this ref because this referee is letting a lot of the game flow. I thought Anthony Taylor let a lot of the game flow against, was it Arsenal? But I take that back because he was blowing up for fouls that were ridiculous fouls, like Gabriel Jesus giving the ball away, like kicking it away for time wasting. That was a yellow card, but Declan Rice scything down Erling Haaland in the first half with a blatant foul that was purely just to stop him. That wasn't a yellow card, apparently. Bloody nose now. I doubt it, mate. The next big YouTuber. I doubt it. I wouldn't say no, but I mean, I'm not in it for... lovely ball from Kovacic. Bernardo Silva on the edge of the area. Gets it out to Jack Grealish. Come on, Jackie boy. Gets his... Oh, Jack's blasted it over the bar, mate. That's the side of his game that needs so much work. Red ears, red nose. That's it. Steve, fucking... Is it red nose as well? The nose is alright, mate. I don't know what you're on about. The nose has definitely maintained its colour. But them... What then? Red as they come, mate. There was a moment about 5 minutes ago, by the way, Haaland's control was just disappointing. But so far, 3 minutes into this second half, City have looked good. They've looked all right. Got a shot away from Jack Grealish, but let's not, celebrate shots going over the bar. I'd like to see it at least be on target. Need to get your Wi-Fi fixed then, Squeak. Hey, Foden's in down the left-hand side. He's got to find Haaland here, but, I mean, the cross was so easy to defend, and there was nothing he could have done there, really. Haaland peeled away to the back post, but there's about 4 Real Madrid players in front of him. Haaland on his own tries to peel away to the back post. Never really looked like he was going to do anything. Jack Grealish has won another foul there, but that's Vinicius Jr. who's just committed the foul. And there's no way that's a yellow, but... Franz, if you come to Manchester, will you show me around? I will, mate. Yeah, of course. You wouldn't be the first to have asked either. And no one's... I can't, hook you up with a plane ticket or anything like that, mate. Because, I mean, if I was rolling in it, I probably would. But I'm not rolling in it, unfortunately. But if you end up in Manchester, send me an email, mate. I think Jeff's first on the list, though. He's dying to go to a City game. And if he gets himself in Manchester, I reckon I could make it happen. Free kick to City, blocked, hit the wall. Bernardo Silva looking for his second from a free kick. Don't forget to keep an eye on your balls. Testicular Cancer Awareness have partnered up with me to bring the awareness to everyone who's watching that it's worth doing. Jude Bellingham has taken the ball off Bernardo Silva, but Kovacic takes it off him. Haaland, lovely, into Bernardo Silva. Silva's dribbling abilities. Oh, and that's a fantastic tackle from Rudiger. He's been brilliant. He's been brilliant, Rudiger. I hate him. But I would love him to be on my side. He's one of them, isn't he? He's such a battler. He's nasty as well. He's nasty. He's that sort of player that does things like, he'll pinch you. He'll scratch you. He'll whisper things about your mother. He's one of them. You hate him. But if he's on your side, you're just glad that he's not against you. And today he's against us. And it's not an enjoyable watch from a City fan perspective, because he's bullying some of our players on that pitch, namely Erling Haaland right now, and he's just bullied Bernardo Silva. That's a fantastic tackle. It really is. Why didn't he... I mean, I'm buzzing, but last season, the second leg at the Etihad, why did Carlo Ancelotti and Rudiger again one-on-one with Haaland? Rudiger wins. Whisper things about your mother. Well, that's out of order, Oliver. Not as much as bloody... what's his name? Was it Maserati? Not against Zidane with the headbutt for France. What was the centre-back's name? I'm losing my mind here. Was it Maserati? Is that the right name? Who did Zidane headbutt? Oh, Jude Bellingham's won the ball. Rodri's struggling in this game, you know. Jude Bellingham's sent Rodrigo away, but Akanji somehow gets a foot on it and he brings the ball away. Materazzi, that's it, yeah. I said Maserati, that's a car, isn't it? Rodri, mate, he's giving it away to Jude Bellingham. Jude's done us, and he's whipped it past the post. Thank God for that, because that's still 2-1, but I'm not sure who to blame there, because I think Akanji's fired in a pass that... No, I think it's Foden, sorry. Foden's ball into Rodri. The control was a joke from Rodri, really poor, and it just comes off his shin and goes straight to Jude Bellingham, who thankfully puts his shot wide of the post. Yeah, he called his... was it a sister? It's like a French... Something. Probably. I'll get banned if I say it, to be honest. So, or at least have the adverts removed. Sad that. I felt for Zidane. I mean, it was stupid on his part to do that. But Haaland's won a free kick off Rudiger. Rudiger's not happy about it. Getting a bit of a cuddle. You're absolutely right, Oliver. Test this Lunin, because he does not look assured at all. He looks ropey. Free kicks coming in. It's Jack Grealish taking it back post to Rodri over the bar. I mean, he could do better there, Rodri, to be honest, because he's towering above Toni Kroos at the back post. And he gets his forehead on it, you know. It's not off the top of his head. Well, a little bit, but he could do better there. Rudiger was just checking Haaland's balls for him, yeah. That's a very polite thing to do. Yeah, don't forget, guys, there is a donation link below or maybe to the side of me. I don't know where it is. Depends on how you're watching. But please don't feel like you have to donate. It's more about the message. It's all about the awareness. But Real Madrid, like Ryan said, there's a goal here. There is. There absolutely is. This tea's worked a little bit. A little bit. Valverde, those sprayed a lovely ball out to Rodrigo. And there's this left-hand side. Open. Vinny's in. Vinicius Jr. has smashed it over the bar. We're getting warning signs here. There's some real warning signs coming from Real Madrid. To be honest, is that John Stones who's gone down? Has he stayed down? For fuck's sake. Daniel Wang watching at 4 in the morning in Shanghai. Take your hats off to Daniel Wang. Well played, mate. Fucking 4 in the morning. Well played. But John Stones has stayed down. Ruben Diaz came over. Like he was injured or something. The camera's not really telling us the story here. Oh, he's back on his feet. He looks alright. Job's a good one. Because we've got defenders dropping like flies right now. We really do not need another defender. Especially John Stones. Are you also sick? I hope you get better, mate. Abdel's watching at 10 o'clock at night in Algeria. It's not quite as difficult as 4 in the morning, that. But I appreciate you being here nonetheless, mate. Come on, City. Opportunity here. The Croatians linking up. Gvardiol and Kovacic. Akanji now. Rodri, man on, mate. And he just about gets it out. Because Vinicius Jr. was sniffing around then. Rodri, out to Bernardo Silva. Akanji. City, look, knocking it about all right here, you know. Foden's made a lovely run. Bernardo Silva, who's been probably our best player so far. He's dribbled a lot. He's carried the ball a lot in this game. Obviously got his goal as well. But, I mean, even without the goal, he's played well. Foden's looked annoyed in this game. They've been really, like, quite physical with him. I think Kovacic has played well as well. Good little ball from him there. And then Rodri's just passed it out for a throw-in. What is going on with potentially our best player? Rodri. He had an absolute nightmare in that first half against Palace. And he's having a bit of a stinker here as well, to be honest. I don't know what he's thinking there. Just there was a little 20-yard pass. Just passes it out for a throw-in. Here's Bernardo, the main man of the game so far, out to Foden. Coming inside onto his left foot. Foden, straight down the throat of Lunin. Daniel Wang. Rodri is not on fire, unfortunately. Hey, lovely ball from Kovacic. Bernardo Silva's in business. Bernardo Silva somehow saved by Lunin, a bit awkwardly, to be honest. Just sort of like moved it away. But Bernardo Silva's the main threat for Manchester City so far. Well played, Jack Grealish. Gvardiol gave him a ball a challenging ball, let's say, to deal with. And he dealt with it really well there, Jack Grealish, getting that into a Manchester City player. Akanji, who's our right winger right now. I mean, how many times have we been done from Real Madrid coming down that left-hand side? Why are we sending Akanji forward? I don't get that. I mean, it's bold from Pep, you know. But we're still in this game. Even at 2-1, take that back to the Etihad. We can still win this. Even if the score... blow your whistle now, I still believe we're going through. At the Etihad, we'll do the business. But if you go back with 3-1, it's... The belief disappears quite a bit. Because it would be a killer blow to concede a third goal. Gvardiol's giving it away. Foden's tracking back, getting onto the shoulders of Vinicius Jr. He's on his own, Vinny. But his skin does, man. He's just done Foden. Akanji steps in and wins the ball. Rodrigo comes on and collects it, though. Ruben Diaz now trying to help. Real Madrid are coming forward with a few numbers now. See, Real Madrid aren't even hitting us on the counter-attack in numbers. It's just a case of wait until City give the ball away and get the ball to Rodrigo or to Vinicius Jr. And those two are just destroying, like they're getting in and causing problems. Valverde's looking for a shot and it's absolutely woeful from Valverde. Robert, I've been better, mate, but thanks for asking. Just a bit ill. If that's what you're wondering, I'm just a bit ill. So, guys, there will be no match reaction today. I'm going to go to bed. I'm absolutely battered. And there is an 11-month-year-old girl in the house that needs looking after as well. So, a day or two off and I'll be back. I'll be back for the Luton game on Saturday. Definitely. Cheers, Robert. And Samuek, I can't pronounce that, mate. Can I call you Mudau? I think that's your surname. Can I call you Mudau? Thanks, mate. Yeah, my daughter's fine, Clara. Absolutely fine. She's the one who gave me the bloody cough. But she's absolutely chilling. My children just crack on, don't they? If a child gets a cough, they just crack on. They don't give a shit. They just start getting into your face, giving you all germs and shit. Yeah, thanks, Clara. She's fine. Lovely ball to Jack Grealish. She's in the penalty area against one-on-one with Carvajal. He's gone to the byline now. It's a good bit of defending from Carvajal. Corner ball, though. I am feeling part of the team now. Take care, bud. We need you for the weekend. Appreciate that. Rahul, or Pila. I'll call you Pila, mate. I struggle with some long names. I struggle with my own name, Jonathan. That's my full name. That's why I called it Johnny. Struggle with that. Jonathan. It's my own bloody name. That's a foul, referee. Hey, Vinicius Jr.'s just crobbed Foden, but Haaland's getting back. Hey, well played, Erling Haaland. Well played. That was good. Got back. Recognised the danger, sprinted back, won the ball, pushed Vinicius Jr. to one side, and then he wins another tackle as well. Well done, Erling Haaland. And then he goes back to resume normal order by going and standing in the middle of the pitch. I don't know why he insists on doing it. Just try a little tweak here and there. Look how close right now, if you're looking at the 63rd minute and 55 seconds, Haaland and Rudiger and Tchouaméni are just so close to Haaland. It's like, mate, it's going to be so hard to get the ball into him. But there you go, we fired it into him, Kovacic, and it's just like he wasn't even ready for it then. It's frustrating to watch. I'm not sure what the instructions are to Haaland. And Foden, somehow, he's broken away. Foden's shot is blocked. He's had a tough game, Phil Foden. He got lucky there. The ball came back to him, and he didn't really make the most of it. Ortega. Ooh, well played, Stefan Ortega. It's been okay from City. In the midfield, in this second half, we've been all right. Couple of counter-attacks from Real Madrid. One from a sloppy pass. From, not a sloppy pass, a sloppy touch from Rodri that gave Vinicius Jr. a chance. Or Jude Bellingham, I think it was. Vinicius Jr. whipped one over the bar. And arguably, those two chances have been the best two chances of this second half. But in terms of the overall play, this second half, I think City have been all right in midfield. It's when we try anything that's a bit more dangerous. Going into the final third, we need to see a bit more from Foden and Haaland. Those two in particular. And here he is, Phil Foden. He's fucking battered it into the top corner, just like I fucking asked him to. Thanks very much, Phil. Really appreciate that, mate. I said, can you do a bit more, Phil? And he went, yeah, sure, mate. No fucking problem. I'm going to smack one right into the top fucking corner. Absolutely unbelievable from Phil Foden. Unbelievable goal. Right, as I was saying, we need to see a bit more from Phil Foden. And then he goes and does that. What the fuck was that? Phil Foden, mate. Take a fucking bow. Wow. Cheers. Did the face meet up to the ears? They caught my ears up, didn't they? Yeah, every now and again I try not to watch myself, because anyone who records themselves, if you watch yourself back, you're only going to make yourself insecure. So I try and avoid it, to be honest. But I do watch the odd. Go and subscribe to Fan Reactions channel, by the way, because he's brilliant. I really enjoy his stuff. Go and show him some love. He deserves it. He works hard, man. And he's come up with great ideas. One he tried to run with that didn't really take off, unfortunately. But his idea was to have watch-alongs on. I didn't know how it was going to work, to be honest. But he was thinking about having watch-alongs on his channel with rivals, like arguing with each other. It was a good idea, but it was never. I was interested to see how it was going to work. It wasn't going to work, but either way, it's a fantastic channel. But I've watched myself on that channel, and Gvardiol has lost the ball here, and Real Madrid are coming down. That's stayed in. Valverde's got the ball. He's come down that right wing, gets it into Toni Kroos in the middle of the pitch. Toni Kroos' shot is trickled its way through to Stefan Ortega. But yeah, I've watched myself back celebrate a couple of times, and I do go bloody red, don't I? I'm like Kevin De Bruyne on a hot day. Good ball from Rodri into Stones. Poor ball from Stones, who he was disgusted with himself then. Well played. I like that. I love that from John Stones. I don't give a shit that it was a mistake. I love that. He was disgusted with himself. I love it. You know, he threw his arm at himself and was just like doing that. That wasn't directed at anyone else but himself. You could tell. It better not have been, because there's no way it was anyone else's fault. Here comes Danny Carvajal. Great step in from Gvardiol. And it's 2-2. Can't believe what just happened. Like, Phil Foden, mate. Yeah, he's so shit, isn't he? Oh, he's shit. He needs to do more. Oh, and he smacked one in the top corner. There you go. You know, you just love it. Didn't he do that last week? I'm pretty sure I was bitching about him last week at some point, and then he battered one in. In fact, I wasn't being his biggest fan when he got a hat-trick. I was saying, like, he could be playing better. He could be doing a little bit more. And by the end of the game, he'd scored a hat-trick. So we keep it going? Because every time I open my mouth negatively about Phil Foden, he does something ridiculous. So Phil Foden, you shit, mate. You absolute clown. What are you doing? Here he is. Look at him. He's an idiot. He's a clown. He's got the ball. That was a great ball from Phil Foden. Sorry. Let's not get carried away with it, shall we? There are genuinely City fans out there that genuinely speak like that. I was joking about Phil Foden, as I'm sure most of you are well aware. But there are genuinely fans out there that speak like that about players. And they mean it. You know what I mean? Like, God, he's shit, isn't he? Like, mate, you don't play for Manchester City if you're shit. Who's the shittest player Pep Guardiola has signed in the era that Pep Guardiola has been Manchester City manager? What's the worst player to come in to Manchester City? Jack Grealish coming down the left. Gvardiol's thinking about a right foot shot, and he's buried it! Josko Gvardiol has just smashed one into the bottom corner. Josko Gvardiol with his first Manchester City goal. And what a fucking way to do it! With a right foot thunder bastard into the bottom right hand corner, and City have somehow turned this game around, and it's 3-2 Manchester City. I do not believe what I'm seeing here. I do not believe it. Wow. Oh, my throat is just absolutely destroyed right now. Oh, it hurts so much to talk. So much. But it's worth. I feel like I'm going to cry with pain. And joy. Because what a goal that was. Josko, mate. You're taking the piss, Josko, with that. 2 unbelievable goals. What am I witnessing here? 3-2 Manchester City. And I mean, it's living up to the hype, this game, isn't it? Absolutely living up to the hype. Pep goes wild. So go on, I was asking a question, wasn't I? Who's the worst player that, just to bring the whole mood down, City go 3-2 up at the Bernabau. First thing that comes into my head, back into my head is, what's the worst player we've signed? What a great way to piss on everyone's cornflakes. But yeah, it's a genuine question. Who is the worst player that City have signed while Pep was manager? Because there's not been anyone genuinely bad. I mean, Nolito is up there. It's very little impact. Real Madrid are coming away here. They're going to come flying out the gate now, aren't they? Camavinga's coming forward. And it's a great ball to Vinicius Jr. One-on-one with Akanji, and Akanji with some great defending. High fives all round for Manuel Akanji. Isa, can't believe how level-headed you are today, Johnny. I'm going wild. I can't, mate. I can't go any more wild. I'll be sick. I'm so ill, mate. Like, if I do, I won't be able to speak. I'm trying to stay composed for the sake of this watch-along, getting to the finish line. I need to get to the full-time whistle. Corner ball. But you're absolutely right. Inside, I'm way happier than I might be showing. I feel bad now. I feel like, am I not letting... Is it 2-2? I'm buzzing, mate. Don't worry, I'm buzzing. But Fuck me. I need a piss so badly. This brew has gone through me. Modric has come on. Which... Rudiger's manhandling Jack Grealish. Corner comes in and it's cleared partially. Foden finishes off with an absolute have it. Peter Kay. Have it. Smashes it up the pitch. Stuart, yep, I'm absolutely soft. You're 100% right. When I get ill, mate, I'm the worst. I'm so like, everyone feels sorry for me. My missus hates me when I'm ill. Because I'm so whingy. But I'm here. I'm here. For this at least. We know Oliver. Yeah. You're absolutely right. Who scored for Arsenal then? Looks like Trossard. Yeah, Trossard has equalised for Arsenal. But City are coming away here. Jack Grealish into the penalty area. Lay it off to Josko, mate. He'll bang it in. Good play from Grealish, holding up the ball really well, and that's a corner ball, surely. Modric playing some sneaky, sneaky tricks there, trying to convince the referee that it wasn't. Marie, you're absolutely right. Most men are soft, to be honest. Still less moaning than Michael Owen. What's he moaning about? I need a break from this game. I need something to happen because my bladder's about to explode from all the fluid. Jack Grealish corner, and it's cleared by Carvajal. Oh, God. Nobby's network. From a 10-year-old boy watching crap to this. Just wow, mate. Yeah, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Still got the second leg. I feel like, taking a 3-2 lead would be unbelievable to take back to the Etihad, but still not done. Still not done. I'm not sure I can make it, guys. I need to pee. I might be peeing myself in a minute. I'm sweating. Not from the game either. Next time the ball goes out, I'm gonna have to run for it because I can't make it. That cup of tea's gone through me. Vinicius Junior's, if he's allowed to take a break, I'm allowed to take a break. Because he's on the sideline eating something. One of those little protein bars or something. It's not what I need, though. I could do a little Gary Lineker, though. I don't need a shit, though. If anyone is wondering what I'm talking about, Gary Lineker once had a shit on the pitch. And I don't need a shit. But I'm certainly not going to be pissing on the floor. Long ball up from Ortega is intercepted by Carvajal. There you go, that's a throw in. I'm going to have to go, guys. I'm so sorry. I'll be back as soon as I can. I won't even wash my hands, I'm that grim. So sorry about that. Totally unprofessional. I saw what was going on there in the bedroom, though. Bellingham going down like an absolute diving. Unbelievable. JRX, what a goal. God, I feel so much better. Keep it at 3-2. Modric coming forward. Vinicius dinks one back post. Oh, fucking what a goal. 3-3. I wish I was still in the toilet. Fucking hell, man. What a finish from Valverde that is. Fuck's sake. I mean, this result as it stands is not disastrous, but it's frustrating. Great ball from Vinicius Jr. over everyone in the Manchester City defence on the first time volley from Valverde. Has just bolted it into that bottom corner. Unsavable. Not much we could do about that, really. Closing down Modric is the only answer that I can think of as to how we could stop that from happening. Too much space for Modric to just drift through the middle of our midfield, similar to Camavinga, his first goal. Too much space in the middle of that park. And it's 3-3. Hey, what a game this is, though, for the neutral. Stefan Ortega. Calm it down now, Blues. 3-3 is not bad at all. Nice one, Marie. I agree, Wesley. We've got this, mate. We can still do this. It's just Real Madrid. They remind me a little bit of United, you know. Long ball in, and it's Bellingham who's brought it down. And John Stones, with some unbelievable defending, somehow has prevented Bellingham from making it 4-3. Hey, the touch from Bellingham, he controlled that with his ear. He just controlled it with like the side of his head. Corner ball, though. Modric whips it in. Over everybody. Is that Brahim Diaz has come on? It looks like Brahim Diaz is on the pitch as well. Foden bringing it away, looking for options. Kovacic keeps the ball. That's a foul, referee, but Gvardiol doing well there, keeping it. Jack Grealish goes down. Referee's got a blow. And he does. Going off how the game's flowed, I would... he seems to have contradicted himself a little bit there, the referee, because that wasn't a foul in the first half. We saw that happen all the time in the first half. We've won a free kick, so I'm pleased. But that was the sort of foul that the referee wasn't blowing for in the first half. Oh man, my fucking throat. Come on, City! She could have got a name on the back, couldn't she? Just realised that. God. PSG Barcelona tomorrow. What are you saying? What are you saying? Who's winning that? Because I tell you what, if we win this, then obviously Bayern or Arsenal, really tough. Either one, really tough. But the final becomes very winnable, doesn't it? Because it's Atletico Madrid, which is a nightmare team to play in the final. That would be the horrible, horrible game. So much worse than the Inter Milan game. Dortmund, PSG or Barcelona. I feel like we'll beat all four of them in the final. Not comfortably, because it's a final, but I feel like we beat them. So, you know, these are the next two games that we want to be winning. Ade, time for KDB. I can't see him coming on, mate. If he was being sick a couple of hours ago, there's no way that he's coming on. If he's okay to do it, then fine, but I can't see it, mate. Does anyone want any drugs? Because I've got a full chemist in front of me here. Any strepsils? Any Covonia? Any honey? Any beer? onto the beer now. From a cup of tea to a beer. Pretty awful. But Real Madrid are coming forward here. Vinicius Jr.'s gone back to Modric. Modric has come on and brought a level of control that Toni Kroos was absolutely not delivering in this game. It's a class act, isn't he, Modric? What a player. That beer's not good after an Earl Grey, I tell you what. That's not a good combo. Right, I'll take 3-3 now. I'll take that. 3-3 at the Etihad, no problemo. Lovely from Gvardiol. Strong, powerful, love that. Great defending. Brahim Diaz, former Manchester City man. Shepherded off the pitch by Gvardiol. Yeah, I agree, Robert. I mean, you think Real Madrid, they're going to know that they don't have to come to the Etihad with a lead. You never know what could happen at the Etihad. Just being at the Etihad doesn't guarantee we win. But you know what we're capable of. And if the game played out like this at the Etihad, I feel like we'd win. But there's areas of the pitch that we need to sort out. Haaland has struggled against Rudiger. And don't forget how much he dominated their defence. I think he played Nacho and Milito last season as their two centre-backs. And no Rudiger. Bernardo Silva coming forward. Kovacic has gone back to Rodri. First time pass from Rodri out to Jack Grealish. Down the left, Jackie boy. Onto his left foot. Had to slow it down and it's going to be a goal kick. Someone's gone down for City. Foden. Holding his Achilles. That doesn't look good. I'm hoping, is it his calf or his Achilles? I don't know, but he looks like he's in a lot of pain there, Foden. Is it impact? Yeah, it's impact. He's just Camavinga's accidentally stood on the Achilles of Phil Foden. That's going to hurt. But you like to think it's one of those that's you should feel the pain for 10 minutes or so. But there's no way Vinicius Jr.'s come off the pitch. Doesn't look happy. Joselu's come on. There's no way Carlo Ancelotti is not playing Rudiger at the Etihad. Because that was a huge mistake in the second leg. Foden stayed down here, Alvarez is coming on. But could it be for Foden? Red camp, bro, we need Walker to mark Vinicius so bad, mate. That would be ideal for the second leg. But there's no word on when Walker's back. Tell you what, guys, 335 in the building. Cheers. Cheers. I was thinking there's going to be about 20 of you. There's coughing all the way through. Really, really appreciate it. Really do. And it is Foden off for Alvarez. Jan says we need to sort our defence out for next year. I'm not sure what we would do. Cheers, Blue Moon and Abdel. It's the tactics. It's not really the defence outright. There is definitely errors that have happened. Sloppy mistakes. Almost every single City defender has made a big error this season. There was only John Stones who hadn't made a mistake that I could speak of off the top of my mind. And he went and sorted that out at the weekend by giving the ball away to Adam Wharton in the middle of Crystal Palace's midfield, who sent John Felipe Mateta away to make it 1-0 Crystal Palace. So now I think every single defender has got a little tally of mistakes. Gvardiol at Stamford Bridge, Walker and Ruben Diaz in the same game away at St James's Park. Akanji, has he made a big clanger? He tried to give them a goal against Crystal Palace when he had the ball taken off him, and Elise passed it into the 6-yard box. That was 2 days ago. So the mistakes need to stop. But outside of that, a lot of the goals that we're conceding are not down to the defence as a shape. It's down to the whole team. It's the fact that more often than not, we've only got 2 players at the back. Real Madrid coming forward. Carvajal's crossed it, and it's gone over everybody, and Rodri clears it. 2 minutes to go. Let's get this final whistle blown. 3-3 is a great result. Diaz. Camavinga. Something's happening in this game. I've got a funny feeling something's happening in this game. Oh, fucking hell. And if anyone, it looks like Real Madrid, because the substitutes that City have made, and it's into the box. John Stones with an unbelievable bit of defending at the back post. Nods it out for a corner. Still plenty of defending left to do. But that was fantastic positional awareness. Marked Bellingham brilliantly. Watched that ball like a hawk. Kept his eye on it. Nods it out for a corner. High fives from Stefan Ortega. But this is Modric. Takes a quick corner. City have switched off. Gets it back to Modric. Thinks about it. Diaz on the edge of the area. Brahim Diaz deflected shot. And it's come back to... Oh, it's booted out for a goal kick. Carvajal with a swing and a miss. Well, he hit the ball, but he's missed the goal quite horribly with his left foot. Quinton, mate, I hope you feel better. Tony, beers on you. Cheers, Tony. Why? What did Tony do? If I missed something, or is he just being nice? Oh, you put me on 150 likes. Appreciate that, mate. I tell you what, would you be, if you're Ancelotti, would you be starting Toni Kroos at the Etihad, or would you be starting Modric? Because he's come on and he's changed the game for Real Madrid. He's given them something to a level of control that they didn't have in this half. I mean, Toni Kroos was anonymous in the whole game, really. Haven't really said his name at all. But Modric, how many times have I said his name? He's only been on the pitch for about 10-15 minutes. Stoppage time, 4 minutes of it. 1 minute pretty much gone. Kanji down the line to Bernardo Silva. That's a silly ball from Bernardo Silva. He didn't need to do that. He whipped it first time, just a bit of a hit and hope. Long ball was booted up the pitch and Gvardiol nods it back to Ortega, so danger's gone. Excuse me. Yeah, you're not the first, Hirko. Cloves. Mad shit, innit? Jack Grealish goes down. That's a foul from Carvajal. Yeah, you guys have given me such a vote of confidence. I really do appreciate it. Still watching me coughing my guts up. Love it. Cheers. Honestly, you don't know how much I appreciate it. I really do. Calming music. Yeah, you like it, do you? It's good, isn't it? I'm a big fan of baby oil. That's why I'm wearing it. Bit of a scrap in midfield here between Rodri and Camavinga and Valverde and Jack Grealish, all of them just booting each other. This game looks like it's heading for a 3-3 draw, which is a great result. Could have been better. Could have been better. I feel like we deserved our goals. Their third goal was fantastic. It was a great goal, but their first 2 goals was like avoidable. Do you know what I mean? Haaland's getting annoyed at something. Throw into City, right down by the Real Madrid corner flag. Just get it down there, keep it there. That'll do. Jack Grealish holding the ball up. Take that, well done. Camavinga's got the ball though. Still by that corner, it's a throw into Real Madrid. Devious, we have work to do in the next leg. Absolutely. I mean, even if we'd won the game, we'd still have work to do. Just nothing silly now, 3 minutes and 20 odd seconds. 30 seconds to go. Alvarez pissing off Mendy there. Chipping away at his heels. Modric has got the ball. There's still one chance for Real Madrid potentially. And they're coming forward. Down the right side, Valverde. Closed down by Gvardiol, who gets the block. Crosses it. And sorry, it's gone out for a throw-in, sorry. After the attempted cross from Valverde. And there goes the full-time whistle. I was expecting that throw-in to come in. I'll take that, mate, all day long. That is that. 3-3. What a game. What a game. And we go back to the Etihad now with a major, major opportunity to knock the 14-time winners out of the Champions League. But we know full well that he's not done. Devious is absolutely right. What's the Arsenal score? Have a quick look at that. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to watch. Powerboat Racing World Championship. That's exactly what I meant to put on. Is it still happening? It's still going on. It's full time. Arsenal. Is it finished 2-2? I could have just. You're quicker than me. I've got a remote here that, would you believe it? It changes the channel. All I needed to do was press the right button to put the right channel on, but the chat answered me quicker. And there's a delay. There's like a 5-second delay. I'm not with it, mate. I'm not with it. But thank you so much for turning up, by the way. Thank you so much for turning up. There won't be a match reaction because I can't deal with my throat. I need to go and rest. And I need to sort myself out. But I will be back. I'm going to try and do a preview on Friday for the Luton game. Which, by the way, that's exciting. That's an exciting game. I'm going to give you a little taster right now. Because if you look at the fixtures for the upcoming Premier League weekend, we play before Liverpool and Arsenal. Liverpool are at home to Palace, which I feel like Liverpool are going to win all their home games. So I imagine Liverpool will win. Arsenal are at home to Villa. Villa haven't been great lately, but you never know. It's the fact that we play first and we can go top of the league on points, not on goal difference, on points. So what a 5-day spell this could be for Manchester City, a whole week. Let's look at the week. Crystal Palace 1-0 down, we win the game 4-2, should have been 4-1. Why did we concede that second goal is beyond me. Daft. Go to the Bernabau 3-3. That's a massive result. That's a huge result. Arsenal sweating at home to a lacklustre Bayern Munich who are struggling in the Bundesliga. So their confidence has taken a little bit of a blow. A little bit. Not a big one, but a little bit. We got Luton at home, 3 o'clock kickoff, and I think that's it's not a banker. It's not a banker because Luton are a dangerous side. On their day, they can cause a problem. They've not been whipping boys. No one's really beaten them convincingly, but, we're at home, 3 o'clock kickoff. I feel like we can do the business against Luton, surely. And then they play on Sunday, Liverpool and Arsenal, and we could be looking at a fantastic week. And all of a sudden, Manchester City, I'll finish my sentence in a minute. I'm looking at the double treble. I got there in the end. But, honestly, guys, thanks so much for sticking around for the cough along. It's been really good, and my throat is going to take a bit of a beating. I'm definitely not doing any match reaction. I won't be doing any videos tomorrow. But thanks for sticking around, guys. I really appreciate it. 270 likes. I'm not going to ask for any more than that because that's really kind. Thank you, everyone who did drop a like. If you're watching after the fact, leave a like. And consider subscribing if you're new. Take care, Blues. Enjoy your evening. What a game that was. I feel like we're going to watch that tomorrow. Stick the highlights on probably in 10 minutes, actually, most of you. Well, I certainly am going to watch the highlights and feel less emotionally involved and respect the entertainment side of it. The quality could have been better from both sides, but it was such a good game to watch. It was open, it was expansive, it was entertaining, it was good. Really enjoyed it. Cough or no cough, I enjoyed it. Take care, Blues. Enjoy your evening, and I will see you in the next one. See you later.